Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have another cool reading for you guys. We hope you're well, Capricorn. And let's see what we have today for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and anybody who resonates with the reading. Yeah. So let's see what we have, and we're looking at the dove's portal here with the dove with his, I don't know, his mate, right? And so we have the rhinoceros, confidence, unconventional, and the law of attraction. Really interesting how they use that, but confidence and unconventional. Yeah, the rhinoceros is definitely unconventional. Yeah, I used to think he was a hippo when I was a kid, but then I realized no, he has a horn, so he's not. It's pretty little then. But let's have a look at that and see what that says. I want to see what it says about this rhinoceros because I have a feeling it's quite interesting with this author here. Yeah. Let's see here. That is if I can. Okay, here it is. All right. Originality permeates everything I do. So there's something very original or that stands out, very unique going on. The card you have selected shows a huge and powerful rhino commanding your attention. It's important you listen. You would think such a visually imposing animal would be the symbol of power, but it's quite a contradiction. Although when threatened in the wild, they do display aggressive behavior, they are actually passive and gentle creatures. The rhino says you are much more understanding and sensitive than you appear. You might seem detached, but underneath the facade, you do care. So somebody could be, honestly, Capricorn, hiding their feelings here. It's a possibility. The rhino wants you to be grateful and give thanks for the miracles that happen every day. So somebody wants a miracle here. They do. Connect with the spirit of the rhino and it will uncover ancient wisdom and knowledge you once knew but have forgotten. For example, the law of attraction. This is when your attention acts like a magnet, drawing it to similar energies and frequencies. The universal law affects all life. In fact, your thoughts not only create your personal reality, but they affect the structure of the entire universe. So yeah, it's very interesting here. Somebody's in their higher self here, I would definitely say. And let's get some cards, and we'll use the deck that is about the Tao, right? The ancient Chinese wisdom that all the noble emperors and queens or whatever exactly their titles were back in the day in China and other countries. In China is where the Tao came from. Yeah, and I'm sure that I think the Tibetans had a part in it, and which is, I think it's next to China, but we have no goal and we have the aim of life. All right, so that sounds like it's contradictory, but no goal means I'm just kind of going with the flow of life. And it can mean too that I just enjoy my life. I'm not kind of like that. So I enjoy my life, and I don't have to have external kind of pleasures define me. Let's have a look at it here. Let's see. Be in the moment. Yeah, this is about be in the moment and enjoying everyday life, and that's what she's doing. So she's fixing a shoe. It looks like, right? And so. Yeah, it seems impossible to live without goals. Yeah, if everything fails, being itself is transformed into a goal. Only in this way is something in us is quieted. But again, contact with the here and now is lost. The only reality of life, which is totally lacking in goals, and for this reason is marvelous. This talks about being mindful and present and authentic in your life, enjoying every day, for sure, enjoying the fact you woke up, and enjoying being grateful for your good health. That's what that's about. And the aim of life is about somebody has an aim. They do. It's like that is like a goal, but this is somebody who, Capricorn, maybe this is you. I just really want to enjoy my life. Yeah, and over here with the rhinoceros, kind of, this is like a change. It's kind of a, somebody is in their higher self over here. Somebody understands the meaning of life in this reading. The meaning of joy. That's what they do. That's what this reading's about. This could be you or somebody else close to you, or a lover maybe, or somebody that you are in love with. A gust of wind peters out in the dense thicket, is appeased and calms down. What is our existence? A brief comedy, a simple game, and you are finished. Our so-called life is so ephemeral that you should not get attached to it. Its only function can really be given to it. The only function that can really be given to it can only be this: find the immortal. This is just saying the same thing. Enjoy every day. The eternal lives concealed behind every instant. The eternal lives. I beg your pardon. But you can continue to move around on the surface without ever going further down into your awareness. Yeah, this is about somebody who is aware. And then it goes on. It says, you can move on the surface for millions of lives like the waves of the ocean. It is simply a waste of an enormous awareness capable of opening all the doors of your original being, of your creativity, your beauty, and your joy. And that's what I was talking about, right? Kind of read kind of too big of a piece here of it. But yeah, this is very cool. This is somebody who's grown and is like, this is somebody who maybe was gonna thought they were gonna get some big old inheritance or something, and they didn't get it, and they didn't let it really bother them. They're like, oh, you know what, I have a good life, I'm healthy. And yeah, that's a trip. That definitely is. So let's see what else we have from this deck. And this is the chakra deck for Capricorn. Let's see what we got here for Capricorn. The chakra, yeah. It bees that way. Let's see what we got, you guys. And we have workaholic and the victim. Wow, that victim card wanted to come out. So somebody was playing the victim. Somebody was. And then they changed and grew, and they realized what they need to be thankful for. The workaholic is somebody who kind of maybe puts too much attention on one thing. Maybe they were, putting that on the kind of the victim. Maybe somebody is a true workaholic. Doesn't have to be like a spiritual meaning behind this. They could be. It often means that somebody was completely preoccupied with maybe victimhood. Wow, this victim card, right? And let's see what it says about the victim. I'm just kind of curious here. Where's that little book here? See what it says. I am not a victim. I chose to do what I am doing. Perfect, right? Growth, breakthrough, empowerment, feeling blocked, blaming others, past resentment, deluding yourself, potential for greatness. Wow, see, somebody really kind of moved into their higher self in this reading. They sure did. If that is you, Capricorn, then awesome, right? Yeah, only good things can happen after that, right? Yeah. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. If you'd like your own psychic reading, Capricorn, you can get one. I'm a Silva grad. They're accurate. It's an experience. They're lots of fun. They're empowering. Could be about you or somebody else. The calendar is below. You can click on the calendar to book it. And could be. We do a video call usually. It's an experience. Or we can, use the phone or just phone call if you'd like. King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Okay, we got Pentacles here. This is about money or values. Five of Swords. Wow. And the Chariot. Okay, so we see here that somebody was kind of playing the victim here, kind of blaming other people for their stuff, possibly their problems, or right? And maybe there was self-sabotage. We have the Five of Swords here. Or, could be, this sits in the past, Five of Swords. There could have been some type of loss or victory or both in the past, which is very interesting. But there was some type of a chapter that ended here, Five of Swords, in the past. Yeah. And let's see what they say about this workaholic, though. I'm just curious about the workaholic. Yeah, here it is. And this is, while I worked, my life happened. Yeah, a lot of people work too much. That's the problem with working too much. Because, shoot, you never know when you're going to leave this earth, right? Or leave this body. You just really don't know Yeah, well, I remember one time my friend was telling me about his cousin and how she saved for her whole retirement, and then she got sick and couldn't even enjoy it. Yeah, like that. And I was like, oh my God, right? It sounded tragic to me. It did. Talent, fun, and friends, the workaholic. Yeah. Feelings of inadequacy, transformation is indicated, not being fulfilled by work, heeding warnings, refreshing your mind to improve your work. Interesting. Yeah. Am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I'm avoiding doing? Yeah. Are you waiting? Could be. Are you waiting to complete your career before you live your life? Busy work may be helping you hide from the real issues. Yeah, somebody here was hiding. It sounds like your person, Capricorn, hiding from the real issues when we see the victim over here kind of blaming other people. Now they have a, now this is like a huge turnover here. And now your person's in their higher self. Maybe it might be you, Capricorn, and that's really great. Whenever I hear about growth, yeah. In fact, I had somebody call me today, honestly, who has grown for sure. All right. And so we start with the King of Swords. It sits over the Hangman reversed. So here we have the challenge here is either money or values. Somebody's values changed. Maybe somebody might have changed their values and they don't want to be with the same person in this reading. Could be. Could be a change of relationships because of the values, right? And so here we have the root is sharing and giving. Maybe somebody was married here too. They could have been. It could have been blocking this as well. They realize that they don't value what they used to, could be. But here's a Five of Cups here in the environment. Something ends and it's a little sad here. There's regret here. It's in this reading, it looks like there's a regret because somebody didn't figure this out earlier. Somebody's life could have happened here, like while they were working too hard, their life could have just happened. And that really, I know that can happen for, right? You just working and then by the time you're off, you just really want to relax and have dinner or whatever, but you don't seem to have enough time for reflection, right? So you just keep, going around the little hamster wheel, right? Yeah. They call it a hamster wheel for a reason, right? It's, the hamster brain, right? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I like hamsters, are cute, right? Okay. So, and then in the past, we have some type of loss here. It could have been a short-lived victory maybe, but it is loss. It was a defeat. Something was defeated. And so we see these two fives and something did happen. It's over the Eight of Wands, but this loss is to have change. It's possible that, maybe you had to accept some loss, or your person did, Capricorn, and just say, this is all for the better. That could be going on in this reading for sure, right? And it's kind of like, be careful for what you wish for, right? Yeah, like that. All right, so, people, I've had jobs before where I really wanted the job, and then they get to the job, I'm like, oh my God, these people I had to jump through hoops, and then I'm there working with these people. They're not nice people. They're all unhappy. I'm like, oh my God. So, that's what I mean by be careful what you wish for, right? I'm sure I was thinking about the money at the time. I'm sure I was, right? Then I'm like, oh God, this is not worth it. You couldn't pay me enough to work here, right? So getting back to this, though, yeah, it's kind of funny, right? Oh, I really want that job. And then you get over there and, hey, life's about learning, right? So, and we have the Chariot. So this is about overcoming. It definitely is. This is a beautiful reading. Somebody is overcoming maybe themselves, right? Where there's big change or just, overcoming their, maybe like their attitude and things like that, their values or, right? I mean, maybe somebody didn't have any values here, if you know what I mean. It could have been money. It could have definitely been. We see the workaholic card. Definitely, and we have these pentacles here. We see money. It can always be about work. For sure, it could. Yeah, but we start the reading with the King of Swords, and this is a decision, right? It's somebody who made a decision. That's the overall energy here. The Ten of Pentacles is, this could have been somebody who stayed in a relationship that they just and woke up one day and said, what? This is not what I want. This is not my value. I'm not aligned with this anymore. That's the nicest way kind of to say it, right? Ten of Pentacles sits in the challenge. Yeah, and this is maybe a family. It could be, this can be too. I don't want to I kind of don't want to leave this legacy. Like, I don't want to die, like not really living my true self. It could be, definitely could be. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. Yeah, something gets laid down here. For sure. And it was heavy. Six of Pentacles in the root. Why it's all happening. And somebody wants to be fair and square. They want to be generous and kind. Yeah, it could have been a third party for some, but they want to be generous and kind. That's what they want, and they made a decision to do that. There's such a hiring up here, raising the bar with somebody's character that they just want to be good. They want to be a good person, and they might want to stay with you for the rest of their life, Capricorn. That could be showing up in this reading too. It could be showing up as, my bad attitude about life, even, or maybe working too much too, didn't let me see how much I was really into Capricorn. That could be going on in this reading for sure. So Five of Swords, let's get a card on the Five of Swords. We're going to leave that Six of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles now. You see, this is about values and money as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacle cards. It's kind of a lot, right? It's a third of the reading here. And so we have this with the Five of Swords. Something is left behind that is not valued in order to move into something that is valued. Yeah, this could be somebody who really wants to make an effort with you, Capricorn, after they have to deal with their own defeat, or maybe after they have defeated maybe their own relationship, possibly. It could be. All right, so whatever exactly it is, it's not going to be the same for, all of you. Of course not. That would be impossible and ridiculous, right? But the thing about it is there's such a heightening, a moving up, and somebody's is kind of, spiritually we can say they have a heightened awareness, like they know who they are, and they know where they've been, and they know that they don't want to be in the same place, and then they know where they're going. Yeah, in their heart and their soul, for sure, right? And so we have the Chariot, here it is, and this is the mindset. This is overcoming and triumph and moving forward. Yes, it is. And here is the Hanged Man right here. I always like his outfit, kind of, because, he's got these kind of tan skin, suede boots with these red. It looks kind of cool. I feel like it does. So here he is. He's in the reverse. That means he's come out of reflection. That means he could have been enlightened for sure. And it can mean that he made a sacrifice already. And when we see 2 5s in the reading, there definitely could be a sacrifice going on. 9 of Pentacles reversed, with the 6 of Swords. This could be like, I want to move on from my marriage, because it sits under this 10 of Pentacles. This could be a marriage. We see the family, and it just can, right? Wow. And so, yeah, the 9s are always about somebody's soul wish or soul action or soul decision, or just, there's always one person on the 9s, on the 9 cards. Yeah, and so, and so here's the 6 of Swords, and transition here, showing up here in the concern. So this is change and leaving something in order to move forward. Yeah, it is. And to get to a better place, right? And that can be a 6 of Swords, can mean a sacrifice as well, to have something better. 6 of Cups, and maybe somebody from the past, it could be. And this sits in the environment, though. This could be a friend, Capricorn. It could be who is you recently met and who has went through something really kind of hairy. Could be, right? And this could be, and this could be about a friendship, possibly. It could definitely be that somebody was not valuing you and seeing what a great friend you were. It could be. Yeah. And this can be about somebody who just realizes, wakes up one day and understands what is so special. It could be life itself. In this reading, there could be, you could be dealing with somebody who just says, hey, I really realize how precious life is. Yeah, there's something like that going on in this reading. Like I want to enjoy every day. I know I do, right? Because, I'm not, a young spring chicken over here, right? I look like one, and, I have a sassy mouth like one. No, I'm just teasing. I don't. Not anymore. Eight of Wands showing up here, and this is showing up in the hopes and the desires. And, this is change and progress and growth and new beginnings. There could be communication here, possibly because it shows up in this position. And in the end, Capricorn, or in the potential outcome, is the Emperor. This is somebody who takes control of their life. They just do. And underneath the Chariot, very clear here. Somebody who takes control of the vehicle of their life. They take control of themselves, and they put their life in order. And it is all based on what their heart really wants and this higher self. So if this is your person, Capricorn, it's great. It is. If this is you, it's great, right? Yeah, it's a beautiful reading. And for some of you guys, this is all about love. For some of you, it's about career, because I said there's a lot of pentacles. There's just is. We have these. We have the Eight of Pentacles up here. We have the Six. Yeah, so there's kind of a lot of those cards, which can speak of kind of, work, the elements, Virgo. These are earth elements. And Virgo is about work, and Capricorn is about career. So it's a little different, more like a legacy, how you want to be seen, or kind of like that, for your life's work, or even your reputation. Doesn't always have to be work. And then Virgo is about work. It is your daily obligations, right? Yeah, and so this can definitely be about that, but we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. You're great, Capricorn. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Get your psychic reading. Lots and lots of fun. Definitely. And yeah, hit the little bell in order to receive all my notifications. Thanks so much, you guys, and have a great night.